I should hope one day that many in the world, if not all, do see this and other videos I've made, for in them are very truths that come from heaven that we all need know and start to live by in order that we see world peace and everlasting peace, one that shall never be taken away. Anyway, I make this video because let's just say, I sit back and I watch. And then, let's just say, I dedicate my time to heaven. That heaven may abide by everything that I speak out my mouth, for it is nothing but heaven's word that does come out of it. And so, I tell you, all in the Middle East, especially you jihad, Islamic terrorist dudes, because that's all you are. You're not you have turned Islam into a unwanted thing. Or all who stay in that way of which you take, you're about to lose your very souls. And when you lose your souls, there's no coming out of it for you. You will be stuck there. And do you know where there is? In that promised lake of fire. Do you know where that promised lake of fire is? We'll tell you in the last days the Son of Man shall come. Many of you think that, oh, this is Jesus coming back. Well, it is his hand coming down upon us in vengeance. Oh, it shall be. But that Son of Man, better look up in the sky and see that ball of fire that you look at every day. Yet they teach you a hell, but you don't know where it's at. Oh, yes, you do. And you don't want to lose your very soul, for that is the death that is promised unto it. Because remember, in death, it's only the beginning pains of birth. Which brings me to why I make this video. I just finished watching YouTube over the Gaza and Israel type situation going on. And I just saw the most hurtful thing that I could ever witness to see. A little child, no more than 2, 3 years old, crying, scared, don't want to go to sleep because she thinks she's gonna die. Because, they've been shooting rockets back and forth, not giving a fuck about the people. And it's you. I don't even blame Israel, and neither does heaven. Can't blame Israel, because y'all started it. Y'all been attacking Israel for how long now? Come on. When do you think enough is enough? And yes, the one whom you praise, you think that you serve, that God, whom you don't even know. Because if you did know God, you wouldn't be fighting. But yes, you dudes from that Islamic Sharia law, jihad, you dudes, you better stop. You better stop quickly. For I have done begun my hand fervently in prayer against you. And I'm going to tell you, unlike everyone else, that which I beseech unto the heavens is given me. For it is given us. For the only thing I want is for peace to come until all the land. And you know who stopped the peace from coming? You, Sharia law dudes, you Islamic dudes, you jihad dudes. Oh, God, I love you all because you are my brothers. And I don't want to see you die. But look what you're causing in your own homeland, your own people. You got your little children crying to go to sleep, scared, don't know what to do. Well, I'm going to tell you people what you should do. When you see one of these dudes that's talking about down with Israel, you down them. You have to get them from amongst you. You have to drive them away. And if talking to them It's not going to snap them out of, like, no, that's the wrong way to think, bro. No. Brothers with Israel. Let's become friends with Israel. Let's start sharing. Let's start loving each other like we should. Stop all the fighting. But no, you Sharia dudes, oh, it's a law way, and you don't even know God. And to prove it to you, keep praying Allah, and I'm going to the heavens, and we're going to see whose hands shall witness destruction. And it shan't be Israel. It shan't be mine. It shan't be no one else but you guys. So that I'm telling all of you from the religions of Islam, it's a filthy thing. All your ways of it. Not one section or one form or one sect of Islam is good and shall get you to the kingdom of heaven. They shall all lead you unto the fire. And what I mean by sect is you got your Sunni Muslims, all your different kinds of Muslims. And you all somewhat practice different things too. But you're all as filthy rags. And you shall lead by taking this way yourself unto the fire. Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't think that you Christians are any different from the Muslims, for you are one and the same. And unto heaven, you're one and the same, and you're one and the same. All filthy rags, all not heaven's way, all the ways they shall lead you unto the fire. And if you don't believe this, go into your scriptures and it read where lead from the ways of the world. You're being called out from the ways of the world. You're being called out from her. Do you know who she is? She is the mother of all your religions. She has put them all here to lead you so you can lose your very souls. Just as she deceived man in the beginning to make man touch what he was supposed not to, she is deceiving you all in the end, making you lead by ways that you aren't supposed to. There was only but one way given to man that we should live by, and it is called love. I can't stress that to y'all enough. And so you of that jihad Islamic faith, y'all better start to learn who you call Allah. You better start learning his way, truly. Or that one who you call Allah. Now, this is why I say y'all don't even really know who you praise. Because the one you call Allah, now we're going to use earthly names for now. But the one you call Allah and the one they call Jesus, of them, only one is God. And guess who it is? It's not Allah. It is the one Jesus, that man called Jesus. He is the one who is God. But now, all you Christians, you don't even know who God is. You know why I say you don't? You might got the earthly name right, but you don't know who he is. Because you'll say God created all things. And I'll tell you, no. God is God because he is the only begotten son of the one who is the Father. And the Father, he is not God. His ways is above all ways. In fact, of God and the devil, he made them just as well as he made man. Do you understand? So, there's more I could tell you on that, but not yet, because you wouldn't understand. Oh, you'll see and be like, wow, that makes a lot of sense. But not only do it make a lot of sense, but I could explain and show and prove every word I speak out my mouth. Then when I tell you of that which concerns heaven and that which concerns us, man. And the laws of heaven that we should live by in order that we be set right in life. And life becomes good. Just as the Father, when he looked at it and he made it, he was well pleased. Because there was an idea that he saw by, that man should live by. And he gave us that. But we disobeyed. And there was a reason why The Father made us, not God. If I did say God made us, no, God did not make us. God and the devil themselves were made. The one who made all things is the Father. The one whom the Muslims call Allah. But you, that's why I told you, all your ways are filthy rags, because neither one of your ways know who God is, know who the Father is. Y'all know, but you don't know. Because you Muslims, yeah, y'all praise Allah, y'all say He is the Most High, the Father. But y'all also say He's God. No. His ways, the one who is Allah, His ways is above all ways. His ways is above God. His ways is above the devil. His ways is above man. His ways is above all things. So, God is God because He's only begotten of that one as the Father. In fact, God has been appointed. All things have been appointed unto Him. The one who is God, and there's only one who is God. And like I said, you Christians, you'll call Him Jesus, the earthly name for Him. Now, these same two names in the heaven, you'll hear He too. He being the one who is the Father, the creator of all things. Creator of God, heaven, hell, earth, and things you can't see and can see. He is the creator of it. His ways is above all ways. His thoughts are above all thoughts. Then you have God. And there's a reason why God is, but I won't get into all that. I'll just tell you, but then you have God, whom the earthly name you use is Jesus. But you'll find out up in the heavens, the name He too. These are the names of them who are in heaven. He being the one who made all things, whose ways is above all ways. And He too, being the one who's appointed, all things are appointed to. You cannot step unto the one who created all things, lest you go through the one who is God. All things unto the Father, through the Son, do go. Now, I'm about to end this video, but remember my warning to you Islamic dudes. You know the ones I really speak to. Be ye warned. For not only do you curse your very soul, but you're cursing your people too. And not because I say so, but by heaven, this is being said unto you. I love you all. So please, my brothers over in the Middle East, stop these dirty deeds that you do. Stop fighting Israel. You have no right to. You are wrong by the sight of them who are in heaven for doing what you're doing. And as far as the land is concerned, man, the land belongs to man, belongs to us all. No matter if you was born there or not, you have a right to be wherever you want to be on the whole planet. You know why? Because this is what God made for us. Which leads me to another thing, and I'm in this video. All you leaders across all the nations, y'all need to really snap into shape. Sit down. I'm ready to come to you. So when are we going to do this? Because desperately the world needs me sit at a table amongst you all so that you all shall be shown. I shall open your eyes and you shall see. And all your fighting shall stop. Or heaven shall stop you. And then heaven has a way of making a lot of suffering come with His hand. So you don't want it. I warn you. So please, my Islamic brothers, turn from your ways. Please, my Christian brothers, turn from your ways. And all the rest of the religions that man do have today amongst the earth. All of your ways are as filthy rags. But there is one way that we all do have, and it should be in the world, but it is not. It's in all of us, but that which is in us, we need to bring out of us and bring it out into all the world. For it is truly the only religion, the only way that the Father did give man when He did make us. And like I said, not God. God is here to enforce the Father's way. And before he enforces it, why can't we all just get it right? And have him, instead of coming back in vengeance, he come back in admiration and come and walk amongst us and really take care of us. Because yes, I know it sounds like, oh, there's one man who has so many. Yes, there's one man that can do all sorts of things. Take water and make wine. Do anything. Because all things were given that he can do. That's the one who is the only begotten one, the one who was promised to return. But like I said, y'all all talking about, oh, like you Christians, oh, we can't wait for God to return. I mean, even you Muslims, oh, we can't wait for the law to return. Oh, see, Muslims, you ain't going to see a law return. In fact, not many of us, even when we get back to the hereafter, will you see the one you call the law? The one who created all things. Oh, very few get to see him, other than all the children that have left under the age of 6. It's only them. Only them. And not even all of them. But you could say anything 3 and under. When your child leaves here, 3 years and under, I know it's a sad occasion for us, but they get such a place in the heavens that they see the one who made all things. When we leave, we stay here for a certain amount of years. When we leave, if we make it up there, and not all of us shall, but if we make it up there in a part of the heavens where the Father does, well, the Father, he rules it all. But where God tends to, because there's a place where the devil tends to, too. Y'all know where that place is, right? That fire. Anyway, it's 17 minutes. I don't want to bore y'all no more. I basically said the majority of what I wanted to say and warn you all the world of. And let's just start to get it right. Stop making weapons. Start building. Start using the metals and build a transportation system that can connect the world. Love you all. God bless.